Please be seated. This year, we absolutely cannot have anybody climbing up on the stage for their award, okay? Because it's a long drop down below. Well, welcome. Good morning. It is terrific to see all of you here on this very special gathering of our community. Honors Convocation is an extremely important moment in our life together, because it's an opportunity where we stop in the busyness of not only the year, but particularly this time of the year, to recognize achievement at a number of different levels. We recognize achievement and focus for students who have just displayed outstanding gifts of leadership and intellect and accomplishment. But we also come to recognize those who've gone before us, those in whose memory these awards are often named, those individuals who are with us, who have supported these awards over the years and to this day. And it's an opportunity to really gather together as the University of Dubuque community and to give thanks to God for the opportunity to learn and to be together, to recognize each other, and to celebrate not only our heritage, but together to celebrate our future. So on behalf of the faculty and the staff of this wonderful community, it's my privilege to welcome you, to congratulate all of you, and let us together experience this service as a service of joy and thanksgiving. Thank you.
Would you please join with me in prayer? Let's pray. Almighty God, known to us in Jesus Christ our Lord, on this morning, I pray, not taking for granted the shelter and health you have provided for us, and so we give you all thanks and praise. Merciful Lord, we also lift up to you in prayer those who have been affected by these recent storms. While we live in a world that experiences brokenness and political strife, I'm also thankful for and I pray for us as a university, preparing people to serve God and the good of society. And it is joyful on this morning to celebrate the accomplishments we recognize and to remember those people who are honored by some of the awards that have been established. I ask, Lord, that you would pour out your Spirit on us, not just this day, but every day, that as we discern our various callings, as we discover our various gifts, as we become lifelong learners, may we come to know what you would have us do, so that even our acts of study and research now can become acts of worship, invoking your name to your glory. I pray this in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Moving in my heart, Today, we honor the academic achievement of our students. And if you take a quick glance through the program booklet, it becomes clear that UD is a place where intellectual pursuit is valued and where academic achievements are being accomplished. First and foremost, intellectual pursuit is valued in the outstanding work that students do in each and every course. I would like to direct your attention to pages 29 to 35 in your program. There you will find the names of those students whose academic achievements places them on the spring 2013 or fall 2013 Dean's List. If your name appears on this list, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. On page 36, you will find the names of those students who were installed into the Iowa Zeta chapter of the Alpha Chi National Academic Honor Society. Would those of you whose names are on this list please stand to be recognized? Several students have been nominated to Who's Who among American colleges and universities, and those names can be found on page 37. Again, if your name is on this list, would you please stand to be recognized? After our ceremony, I invite you to review the academic accomplishments listed on page 38 and following. And now I would like to invite Dr. Annalee Ward, Director of the Wentz Character Initiative, to the platform to begin our presentation of named scholarship awards.
Will the Wentz Character Scholars please stand? The Wentz Character Scholars are a significant program of the Wentz Character Initiative, an initiative that seeks to promote a campus culture of excellent character and lives of purpose. When we live with integrity, justice, and compassion, we become people of excellence, reflecting well God's image. This year, almost 60 students were accepted into the program and received scholarships to study integrity and the importance of maintaining one's integrity when using technology. Please join me in congratulating these students. Thank you. Will the Wentz Character Athletes please come forward? The Wentz Character Athletes of the Year best demonstrate qualities of excellent moral character, good sportsmanship, and virtues such as truthfulness, honesty, fairness, and the Golden Rule. Jennifer Fisher, the Women's Character Athlete of the Year, put aside her personal goals in basketball for the team goals. She earned the respect of coaches and teammates by maintaining her work ethic, whether in the classroom, weight room, or gym. Jen has also been a 3-year All-Iowa Intercollegiate Athletic Conference academic performer. Congratulations to Jennifer. Mitch Sabota, the Men's Character Athlete of the Year, is both a successful and humble golfer. He supports his teammates, demonstrates respect for them and for his coach, and he doesn't complain. Mitch Sabota is an honest and caring player. Please join me in congratulating Mitch as the Men's Character Athlete of the Year. The Barbara and Dixon Cottingham Service to Humanity Endowed Scholarship. Will Catherine please come forward? This scholarship is awarded to a student who is at least a sophomore with a GPA of 3.0. This recipient demonstrates personal integrity, compassion, positive thinking, strong leadership skills, embraces diversity, and serves humanity. Congratulations, Catherine.
The Department of Natural and Applied Sciences is proud to recognize a great group of students for their academic accomplishments this past year. If they would please come forward over here. Our first award is the William N. Berg Award for Excellence in Student Environmental Research. This award goes out annually to a student who's demonstrated just an amazing ability to go out and learn about the natural environment. This year's recipient spent some long days and nights without rest, tracking turtles to learn some things that we thought all along. Mr. Nathan Ellison has given us the evidence to know that that was true. So congratulations to Mr. Nathan Ellison. Our second award goes to the student who has demonstrated environmental science student leadership. For the past 2 years, Ms. Kayla Olson has been leading the Web of Life group on our campus with perseverance and excellence and taking them to some new heights. We're really proud of Kayla, and we'd like to recognize her for that achievement. The Robert N. Miller Award goes to the student who demonstrates excellence in biology and environmental science. This year's recipient has maintained an outstanding GPA in biology and also pursued excellence in field research in environmental science. We're pleased to recognize Jessica Wetherill. Next is the award for excellence in student biological research. These two students demonstrated yesterday a magic in their work at the Apex event. For those of you that were fortunate to see it, they put on an amazing display of grasping biology. And Tyson Carter and Lauren Smith, we're pleased to recognize you today for that accomplishment. The Department of Natural and Applied Sciences has a new program, chemistry, and with that new program we have some new recognitions to hand out. Our inaugural award for excellence in student chemistry research goes to a team of students who have worked together to unlock some mysteries in the chemistry lab. They are Mitchell Goff, Maria Mondragon, Chelsea Olson, and Kayla Olson. The William C. and Mary Helen Neumeister Scholarship is given out to our student who tops our list with their GPA. This year's recipient is Stephanie Lacasto. And our final award goes to the students who, through their time at the University of Dubuque, really capture the essence of both the university mission and our department mission. We hand this out to seniors who really lead the way in qualities beyond the classroom, and this year's recipients are Chelsea Cruz and Jarrett Svelick. Congratulations to all of you.
I'm Peg Kerr. Dr. Neil McNaught and I are here today to present the awards on behalf of the nursing department. And so I'd ask that the students receiving awards proceed up to the stage. All of the recipients of the awards given from the nursing department are selected by the nursing faculty, and they are awarded to students who are completing their junior year and will be seniors next fall. So these are recipients, students who have already demonstrated high academic achievement. The nursing department sets very high standards and for both grading and progression, and these are students who have already demonstrated success. The first awards, there are 3 of them, go for the William Randolph Hearst Scholarship, which is established by the Hearst Foundation. The recipients this year are Molly Christian, Nicole Fine, and Caitlin Ramler. The next award is the Dr. John L. Bender Nursing Scholarship, which was founded in memory of Dr. Bender, who was the father of UD's Professor Kim Schwartz in the Communication Department. The recipient this year is Molly Christian. Next one is the UD Nursing Faculty Scholarship, which is sponsored by all of the faculty in the nursing department. This one has special meaning to us. I always say that when we make that selection, we pick the student that we would want taking care of us if we were in need of nursing care. And I'm proud to announce that this year's recipient is Alyssa Holt. Finally, the Dr. Kathy Dolter Scholarship. Dr. Kathy Dolter was the first department head when the nursing program was established. And on behalf of her, I'd like to announce the winner of that scholarship is Dana Whalen. Okay. And then the next scholarship, the presenter will be Miss Katie Muller, who is going to present on behalf of the UD Student Nurse Association.
The University of Dubuque Student Nursing Association is dedicated to serving the community and reaching out to those in need. This scholarship is awarded to a student who is entering his senior year with a GPA of 3.0, who is a candidate for office in the SNA, has experience in CNA work, and shows caring and compassionate work in school and community and goes above and beyond in his participation in the nursing program and class. This year's winner is very deserving and has been very active in our chapter of SNA, Miss Nicole Fine.
Would the recipients of the Wallace Magana Scholarship please come forward? So Molly, don't go very far. Thank you. It is my pleasure to be the presenter for the Wallace Magana Scholarship, and you can find there the reason why it was established and who it honors. The recipients of this scholarship must have a high moral reputation, and that's true of many students across campus. I know of these 2 in particular, their involvement in the Wentz Scholars Program and all that that is about. I will say that, Molly, this is your 3rd time in receiving this award. The word that comes to mind as I think about Molly is someone who's not only of strong character, but she is very mature, a very mature person, and I know that she has a very positive impact on those around her. Sharon, a first-time recipient, first-year student here, I as well know that she is a light to those around her and has, again, a positive influence on those around her. So it's not only that they are of strong character, but have the positive influence on others. So I present to you the 2 recipients, Sharon Bohr and Molly Christian.
Good morning. The Department of Health, Wellness, and Sport is giving 2 awards this morning. If those recipients would step forward, please. The first award is the Health, Wellness, and Sport Award of Excellence, and this year's recipient daily brings energy and excitement to each of his classes with an unwavering desire to learn in our program and has done an excellent job this year. And the winner of that award is John Tinker.
Good morning, welcome. This will be the first year for the Sport Marketing and Management Award of Distinction. I'm very excited about this one. This award goes to a senior sport marketing and management student who has demonstrated commitment to the profession not only through meaningful practical experience, but also excellent academic achievement, all while maintaining a positive and proactive demeanor. Our winner for this award not only does a great job in the classroom, but you may or may not know him on the basketball court as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present Mr. Chris Frazier with this year's Sport Management and Marketing Award.
Good morning. Would the recipients of the Technology and Mathematics Awards please come forward? We have 4 awards and 5 recipients, and I know someone probably wants to question my math on that. The first recipient is Blaine Snichter. He's receiving the Roth-Lisberger Taylor Scholarship. This award goes to the highest GPA of any technology, mathematics, or physics major, and means we don't have a physics major. That narrowed the field a little bit. But to talk a little bit about Blaine, he obviously has the highest GPA in that group of individuals, which is impressive in and of itself. But Blaine's doing that with a triple major in mathematics, math secondary education, and physical education K-12, and he has a coaching endorsement. And Blaine, I'd like to talk with you afterwards to see if you don't want to add a CIS minor to that collection. And Blaine is actually has a junior standing in only his second year here. Obviously, he's got to take a little extra coursework if he's going to accomplish all of those majors and minors. Outside of the classroom, Blaine is a standout on the football field. He's a defensive player on our football field and was awarded the Academic All-Conference Award. Most impressive, though, is in addition to what Blaine has done in the classroom and what he's done on the football field, I think, is his genuine interest in the field of mathematics and educating others. That's exhibited by the fact he's working right now with Professor Dick Smith on a math manuscript. So we can all look forward to seeing both of their names in print at some point. So congratulations, Blaine. The next award is a McKesson Scholarship. McKesson Company gives us a very generous scholarship opportunity for 2 students. These students are generally just outstanding students in their major. And those recipients are Tahir Mahmudov and Nick Rivera. Both of these students have high GPAs. Both of these students have double majors and challenging majors, computer technology, computer information systems technology, and mathematics. Tahir is a member of the computer club as well and has done some tutoring in our ASC. He understands the importance of obtaining some work experience in the field, and as such is also doing an internship right now at McGraw-Hill, working in their electronic products area. Nick Rivera, in addition to his GPA and his double major, recently participated in a conference. It was the Midwest Instructional and Computing Symposium Conference that was held at the EPIC headquarters in Verona. Not only did he participate in the conference itself, but he participated in a programming contest and he co-presented a paper. His work for both of those were displayed at the Apex conference just a couple of days ago, over the last couple of days. Out of the classroom, Nick is a wrestling standout. We seem to attract athletes into our majors, and we love that. Nick made it all the way to nationals this year for wrestling and was awarded the Conference All-Academic Team Award as well as the All-American Academic Award. And finally, Nick, too, understands the importance of doing things outside of the classroom for his major, and recently attended a professional security conference in Chicago with Dr. Polstra and a few other students. So congratulations to Nick and Tahir. And then we have 2 excellence awards, one for technology, one for mathematics. And John Tigas is our recipient for the Technology Excellence Award. This award is given to a student who just plain exhibits superior knowledge and understanding of the technology field. John does that in every class that he's ever been in at UD. He's serious about learning. He's serious about good grades. He's got a GPA that reflects that. He's willing to share his knowledge and skill set in that he's a tutor at the ASC. He's served in the U.S. military in an IT position there as well. But my favorite thing about John is with all of that going on, he's ever humble. There's not a vain or arrogant bone in that man's body. So congratulations, John. The Mathematic Excellence Award is given to a student who perseveres and demonstrates determination in the field of mathematics, and that's going to Nick Rivera. Between Nick's wrestling awards from Saturday's banquet and today, he's going to need a little wagon to carry them all around. One of the things that impresses me most about Nick is I think Nick has discovered through his experience at UD what an incredible individual that he really is and how talented and gifted he really is. He tends to be quiet, but he's very engaged in class, very attentive. He's serious about learning. He's interested in learning. He's the student in class who's never distracted by a cell phone or a computer in front of him, or even the student next to him. And he's the student in class that always reads that required textbook before class. But I think the wrestling coaches summed up Nick's strengths the best when they awarded him the Mental Toughness Award Saturday night. I think that just kind of says it all about Nick. So congratulations to all of these students.
Would the CGIM award winners please step forward? Assisting me here is my colleague Sheila Sabers to make the presentations. In computer graphics, we're all about production. So these are all production-based activities that they're getting awards from. Well, the first award is the Stuart Larkin Digital Design Award, and this year it goes to Stephen Kageman and Jamie Newhouse. They're among other things, they're editors of the Articulate, last year and this year's Articulate, the arts and literary magazine, the students. The second award is the Dr. Peter Sweeney Video and Animation Award, and this award goes to Colton Hanning, who, by the way, is at an internship right now, so he's not here. Oh, he is? Oh, good. Didn't see him. Very good. It's all video tricks, you know. Thank you. Actually, seven students will be meeting with Dr. Sweeney in Ireland at the end of May when they go to study photography there. That's interesting. And the final award is the Jacqueline and Paul Dunlap CGIM Citizenship Award. And this goes by unanimous vote to Eric Nation. Eric? You got it? Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, would the Elaine Cruzy... Okay. Will the Elaine Cruzy Memorial Scholarship recipient please come forward? The Elaine Cruzy Scholarship was established by William Cruzy in memory of his first wife, Elaine. Mr. Cruzy was the former president of the First National Bank and a longtime supporter of the University of Dubuque and a member of our board. The scholarship is awarded to a female student from Dubuque County who's shown evidence of outstanding scholastic ability and leadership, achievement, and good character. And this year, the award goes to Nicole Soppy.
Will the recipients of the Communication Awards please come forward at this time? The Wesley Roeder Speech Prize is offered in recognition of Wesley Roeder, who was an alumnus of the class of 1927, making this the oldest award that we give during this honors ceremony. And it is given annually to an outstanding student in the field of communication. This year it is given to Ms. Lauren Blom, who is heading off for her graduate program study in Arizona. The Dr. Harold Fisher Speech Communication Scholarship is also awarded. Dr. Fisher graduated from the University of Dubuque in 1949, and he continued in his education by earning a Master of Divinity degree from San Francisco Theological Seminary. And he earned a PhD from Indiana University. And so this scholarship is awarded to a student who demonstrates academic excellence and commitment in the discipline of communication. And it goes this year to Mr. Lucas Kelly.
Good morning. I'd like to invite forward those students who are receiving awards from the English department, including the writing awards. The English department at the University of Dubuque gives 2 endowed awards every year, and both of these are designated as students awarded to outstanding students. That's a little bit of a vague term in a sense. We could define it solely by GPA, and we start by picking students with high GPA, but then we also look at such things as the quality of their contributions in the classroom, the dazzle of their intellect, the quality of their engagement with texts and with writing and language. Both of the recipients of these 2 awards that I'm going to announce are people like many of our English majors who took a little bit of a winding road to our department. We often find that our best students are those who finally had to succumb to the passion that they have for language and literature. The Mabel Campbell Gibson and Edna Bowen White Scholarship Award goes to Lily McKinley. And the Grace Boehner English Scholarship Award goes to Gwen Beatty.
The Mihalik Award honors excellence in composition. This year, Olivia Larson demonstrated excellent quality and commitment in her writing during first-year writing, and her piece was selected among numerous entries for the award. Congratulations, Olivia.
The Mathis Fowle Foundation honors the memory of Richard P. Bissell, a Dubuque native and well-known writer of the play The Pajama Game, by awarding this prize to students who have written the best creative literary compositions. What I was really excited about is both of these students, not only their talent, their names to watch for, but their commitment to creativity and to creative pursuit. And so please join me in congratulating Gwen Beatty and Joseph Larson.
Will Kristen Roby, Kimberly Smith, and Luke Schomburg please step to the stage? The Core Curriculum Research Writing Awards. These awards are presented to students enrolled in Introduction to Research Writing, whose papers are selected by the course faculty as the best work done in the social sciences, the humanities, and the natural sciences. This year's recipients are Kristen Roby in social science, Kimberly Smith in the humanities, and Luke Schomburg in the natural sciences. Congratulations.
Will the recipients of awards in the Fine and Performing Arts Department please come forward at this time? As my colleague Alan Garfield mentioned, for his department, awards based on production, our awards are based on performance. All of these students are involved in publicly performing various forms of art here at the University of Dubuque and in the wider community. And we're very proud of all of them, in fact, of all our students who aren't on stage two. They've given an enormous amount of their time and talent to helping us bring wonderful experiences to the community here at UD and in the wider community as well. The Walter F. Peterson Scholarship for Choral Music and Art is named in honor of Dr. Peterson, who was the Chancellor and President of the University of Dubuque for 20 years. And this year, that award goes to Lucas Van Norman, who's been a member of the concert choir for 3 years and also our chamber singers ensemble. The Dr. Philip DeLong Instrumental Ensemble Leadership Award is for a student who demonstrates a real commitment to helping our instrumental music program continue to grow, and we're very proud of that ensemble and what's happened here over the past year. And I know Zach Giese, I see him often in Professor Bratcher's office, and I see him arriving early in the band room, staying late, helping move equipment. He's a wonderful example of what this award embodies. So Zach Giese is the recipient this year. We have 2 recipients for the Mr. Edward Pointer Instrumental Ensemble Spirit Award. These students demonstrate real enthusiasm for the group, helping to recruit new members, spreading the word about what the band does and accomplishes and produces on our campus. And our 2 winners this year are Brenna Hying and Molly Zogas. Dr. Thomas Somerville and Virginia Somerville are friends of mine who reside currently in the Los Angeles area, and they're wonderful examples of people who care so much about the University of Dubuque well beyond their years as students here. Both were members of the concert choir during their time here at UD. The 2 winners this year, Brett Aspenson and Lucas Van Norman, served as president and vice president, respectively, of the choir. And those, in addition to 2 others I'll mention quickly here after their awards are given, were my cabinet, my advisors. These are the students who meet with me every week. They're my sounding board. I bounce ideas off them. I want to hear their ideas and listen to them, and they help me make sure that I'm doing the best job I can with the choir and what we're doing. So I'm so honored to recognize both Brett Aspenson and Lucas Van Norman for their work this year. The Dr. Alvin and Marcy Stratmeyer Spirit Award for Concert Choir, also named for a wonderful couple that are devoted to the University of Dubuque and are friends of mine as well. Al Stratmeyer is the author of Child of the Church, The History of the University of Dubuque, which is a wonderful collection of information about our school's history from its very beginnings. And he also was a member of the choir as a student here in the 1950s. The other half of my cabinet, Carter Albrecht and Anna Rechtenbach, were so valuable to me. Both of them are accounting majors, and as such, of course, I put them in charge of all things financial to the choir, and when we go on tour and collecting the funds for that, and petitioning for assistance for certain projects that we're involved in. They did so much work on that, and keeping records, and assigning robes and folders, and making sure music was put in the right place, things that really need to be done, and they were a great help to me this year. Carter Albrecht and Anna Rechtenbach. Now, the next award is the first time we've done this award, and we're so honored that the family of Gordon Elmore Miller, who was a member of the class of 1952, who passed away just a couple years ago. He was a member of the UD choir during his time here, and continued for years after that, singing in his church choir and in various community choirs as well, demonstrating that beyond your college years, you can do so much in your community, and he was a great embodiment of that. This is established by his families and friends. This goes to a performing arts major who's in good academic standing and demonstrates financial need as well. We are so pleased to award this year's winner, Ashley Lewis, who is our stage manager, and for the production we're putting on starting tonight, The Pirates of Penzance, and she's done an awful lot of work in that and throughout the year. Ashley Lewis. And finally, the Donald Savage Theater Arts Award. Donald Savage, Dr. Donald Savage, Director of Dramatics and Professor of Speech for several years here at UD. And we're so pleased that this award is named in his honor. The recipient this year, Stephen Cortez, is a first-year student, and he has done wonderful things for the theater program as well as the choral program at UD. Beginning tonight, he stars on stage here behind me, and behind this curtain is a pirate ship and a chapel and various things that we're going to uncover tonight and the rest of the weekend. Stephen is one of the leads in this program, and I hope many of you will come see it, as you are all entitled to complimentary tickets at the box office. So we would love to see you here, and you can actually see these students in action performing tonight. It's a wonderful program and great opportunity to support that. Stephen Cortez, the winner of this year's Donald Savage Theater Arts Award.
This year, the Bell Tower was honored with 4 awards from the Iowa College Media Association. We are pleased to recognize the efforts of the entire Bell Tower staff in this achievement. The Bell Tower received these honors while under the leadership of Rebecca Keel and Dustin Ellsburn. Congratulations to both of you on winning the Bell Tower Leadership Award.
Good morning. I am Alice Olson, chairperson of the Sociology and the Criminal Justice Department. Would the Senior of the Year award winners please come forward and join Professor Bartles and me on the stage? This year's Sociology Senior of the Year goes to someone who has always stood strong, who has always kept his family name strong, as well as that of his beloved Puerto Rico, and is someone who has always advocated not only for himself, but for his communities, Carlos Flores Garcia.
The Criminal Justice Senior of the Year award goes to a very bright young man who possesses a tremendous amount of integrity, Mr. Joseph McAndrew.
And then I have the pleasure of giving out the Angela Simon Memorial Scholarship. Again this year, unfortunately, her family was not able to be here, but I do not know, I tried to look out in the audience, did Diane or Jan, were they able to be here? Where are you? Love you. Those two up there are, they both were not only her best friends, but her sisters. So I definitely want to recognize that they're here today, thinking of her too. But this award was established in 2010 by David Hammer, who also was her colleague, her mentor, and another family member. She taught here from 2006 to 2010, and in those 4 short years, she implemented an entire criminal justice program, which now today is one of the largest majors here on campus. So not only did she accomplish that, but pretty much everyone that she talked to or had contact with, she somehow touched their lives. She was just an incredible lady, just an amazing teacher, colleague, and person in general. So in 2010, when she passed away, it was just a loss that we couldn't hardly overcome, but we have. And so the positive of this is, with this award, some of her students set up a process on how to judge this essay contest. And in the meantime, again, a lot of these students have done a lot of different things. And this year's recipient, I talked to her daughter, and she said, "I heard Mom's voice when I read this essay." So with that, I would like Deshawn Deering to come over, please.
Would the recipients of the Teacher Education Awards please come forward? The Leonard and Genevieve Gibbs Memorial Scholarship, Jacob Edgington. The student who has earned the Leonard and Genevieve Gibbs Memorial Scholarship is a non-traditional student who has faced the challenges of maintaining a job while traveling from Manchester, Iowa to attend the University of Dubuque. It is his dream to bring his teaching skills back to rural Iowa. Jacob Edgington is a gentle giant who will bring care and compassion to his elementary classroom. O'Hare Outstanding Student Teacher Award, Keith Cole. In the spirit of the O'Hare family, the O'Hare Outstanding Student Teacher is awarded to a student who goes above and beyond to serve his students. Keith Cole saw a need for his students to experience a real lab science. He worked with his principal, superintendent, to acquire the funding and teacher chaperones with the University of Dubuque Science Department and with the UD admissions to bring 60 students on a Saturday to campus so that they could experience a college lab firsthand. Keith Cole is sensitive to student needs and is willing to go the extra mile to meet those needs. The Berry Family Scholarship, Alan Herman. The Berry Family Scholarship this year is awarded to a student whose name always seems to appear on the list of volunteers for any event working with children. Although Alan Herman is a double major in physical education and health education, with an Instructional Strategist 1 and coaching endorsements, and he will sit for the Certified Strength Conditioning Specialist test, he's willing to volunteer in any content area. For STEM events, environmental science days, he's even given a hand to the Girl Scouts when they need help. He will bring his dedication and a smile to the school that hires him. The Elton Family Scholarship, Amy Hartman. The The Elm Family Scholarship is given in honor of the parents of our previous department head, Dr. Jackie Wilcox, and we believe that this year's recipient has a lot in common with Dr. Wilcox. Amy Hartman served in the school system for many years, 6, as an associate prior to pursuing her education degree in elementary education with endorsements in reading and instructional strategist 1. She has demonstrated a strong passion and commitment to serving the needs of and building relationships with her students. We would now like to invite Mary Lyons and Sue Johansson to the floor here to present the Keenly Teacher Education Scholarship.
Hello. It is my pleasure to present this award today. Our aunt, Ethel Keenly, graduated from the University of Dubuque and spent her life educating children. She served the Dubuque community school system for over 42 years. During most of those years, she taught kindergarten, and I'm proud to say I was one of her students. Ethel said she preferred the exuberance of kindergartners. She saw them as uninhibited and a little enjoyable, delightful to work with. Upon her retirement in 1982, she said, "A good teacher has the ability to see the best in children and to help them feel good about themselves." May the Keenly Teacher Education Endowed Scholarship support your study of how children learn and grow. And may you too see the best in children and help them feel good about themselves.
The Department of Education feels that kindergarten teacher Ethel Keenly, our aunt, would be thrilled with the recipient of this award honoring her. Lucas Van Norman is focused on serving children. He works hard to make his lessons rigorous, always cognizant that they need to be relevant and interesting to students. We are particularly pleased to see Lucas share his musical talents in the classroom. We are thrilled to see Lucas play the ukulele as part of one of his reading lessons. He is dedicated to becoming a caring, qualified, and effective teacher. Please help me recognize Lucas.
I'd like to ask Christine Haggerty and Amy Steve to please come forward. When we established the Psychology Award, it was with the idea that it would go to someone who had academic excellence, who also had done service to the university. And although most years we only give out one, this year we had 2 people who we thought both deserved it. And so I am proud to present the Psychology Award to Christine Haggerty and Amy Steve.
The E.E. Wheeler and Florence Wheeler Scholarship was established to encourage undergraduate students who are interested in pursuing theological education here at the University of Dubuque. It gives me pleasure this year to present this award to Robbie Higgins.
It's my pleasure to present to these outstanding business students the following awards. The Accounting Award, as honored by the Iowa Society of Certified Public Accountants for our outstanding student in accounting. The recipient is Doug Lillibridge. The Dr. Ruben Vargas Austin Scholarship for Excellence in Business is awarded to a student who demonstrates great passion for learning, and the recipient is Sam McCready. The John and Shirley Weimers Award for Outstanding Business Student recognizing academic achievement and campus participation is awarded to Celine Koch. The Accounting Excellence Award is awarded based on character and great leadership. The recipient is Mai Tan Tong, or Oliver. The Business Administration Excellence Award, based on character, leadership, and academic achievement, is awarded to Kayla Hamilton. The Han Camp Kruger Scholarship in memory of John W. Law is awarded based on character, community service, and demonstrated entrepreneurship. The recipient is Jonathan Hazelwonder. The William J. Clower Family Scholarship is awarded based on leadership and future promise, and this year's recipient is Brandon Wiley.
Will Michael Borland please come to the front? The Marge Kramer Memorial Scholarship is given in the name of a woman who, for years, was everything to students. She was almost larger than life. She was there to help them solve their problems, to laugh with them. She was an advisor to the fraternities. She knew, I think, every student on campus by their first and last names. And in the years when the cafeteria just had punch cards rather than sliding cards as we do today, she probably had memorized the numbers of all the students. She was loved by everyone, to the point that some of the alums decided it would be a wonderful tribute to start this particular scholarship. And so the Alumni Association is happy to present this scholarship to Michael Borland. Luke LeGrand, will you please come forward? The Major General Francis J. Kelly Scholarship Award is given in memory of a man who had a great love for his family, fellow man, and for the military. He devoted 36 years of his life to military service. He was an exceptional man and an extraordinary soldier, and I am privileged to say that man was my father. This award is given to an ROTC cadet who is of good character, in good academic standing, and shows a potential for leadership. This year's recipient is Luke LeGrand.
Could I have the Kibbe and Blue Skies Award winners come up first? Good morning, I'm Steve Accinelli. I'm the Department Chair for Aviation. And behind me is Mike Glenn, our Chief Flight Instructor, assisting with the awards. While the Kibbe and our first group of scholarship winners is coming up, I'd just like to acknowledge the faculty for all their work they did in screening and identifying and finding all these wonderful students. And I would also note that we had alternates for every award, and although they're not representative, they represent a significant amount of quality in the department. The Kibbe Award winner, or winners, excuse me, are Nate Bledsoe and Lucas Bush. And come pick up your stuff here. This award is from the National Air Training Association. They come here and they fly their T-6s in training every year in Dubuque, and it's a great relationship we've been able to form with them. And it's a gentleman who was a great patriot and had a tremendous love of aviation, and it's wonderful that he is able to give back. Okay, Blue Skies over Dubuque. This is very important to me because this is our outstanding senior, somebody I've known for a lot of years, someone who has excelled in his flight training and his academics, who has been an active member in our aviation community as well as the University of Dubuque, and it doesn't get any better than that. He is going to graduate here in a few weeks and join Envoy Airlines. So Nick, please come forward. Nick Seafox. And can I have the Dodds, Blackman, Bester, AOPA, and Volt Award winners start coming forward? And I do want to thank on behalf of the department really all of these scholarship organizations and families who give so generously to our students in the interest of aviation. So the Dodds Memorial Scholarship winners, Jaden Shatit, I never say that right, but Jaden, and Anna Yakshaw. Anna here, okay. Blackman Award winner, Craig Nelson. And voted by our flight instructors for the best flight person out there. I'd like to have Shaden recognized one more time. And then the Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association Scholarship, Jennifer Greenwood. Matthew Kilberg. Christopher Morton. And Mario Acra. I never say that quite right either. And finally, the one I get to present today, one that's very important to me. It represents a tremendous amount of faith on the family and a tremendous amount of energy that Grant Vogt brought to the department. And to represent that selection, I think, is someone of equal energy and enthusiasm, Brenda Knapp.
Good morning. It's hard to believe that we've been giving this award for 18 years. That means I was here a long time ago. But when you're having fun, it's well worth it. The Rebels Aviation Scholarship was established by Nan and I in 1996 after we had retired from the University of Dubuque. And we felt that aviation students needed a little bit of help in paying for their flying or for their academic work in order to achieve their goal. And this year's recipient is Austin Todd. You can have that.
Good morning. My name is Julie Frummelt, and I am proud to be here to present the Wallou Printing Company Scholarship. if those recipients could make their way towards the stage. The Wallou Printing Scholarship is awarded to students who are in their junior year or entering their senior year and have maintained high academic average and are pursuing a degree in flight operations. The recipients this year are Lucas Bush, Stephen Doss, and Robbie Thier.
The Captain A.J. Medalak Endowed Scholarship is awarded to a flight major of junior standing to assist them in accomplishing their dream of becoming a commercial airline pilot. The recipient must be a member of the flight team with a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.25 and possess a strong conviction of determination and success. This year's recipient, who is also elected as next year's flight team captain, is Luis Duran.
Would Doug Lillibridge please come forward? The University of Dubuque Athletic Department has approximately 650-some participants, and I'm really proud to see so many of them have been recognized today. It's a quite honor, and we feel really great about that. Each year, the University of Dubuque Athletic Department gives an academic athletic award that goes to a person of high character who's a major contributor to their sport and also has high academic achievements. This year's recipient has been named as a member of the football team. He's already been named an academic All-American. He has a 4.0 GPA in business administration and accounting. Doug Lillibridge.
Good morning. My name is Nick Strube, and I am the Vice President of the Student Government Association.
Hi, I'm Larissa Shebro, and I'm the President for the Student Government Association.
And as a senior double majoring in psychology and communication, she has been highly involved on campus for all 4 years. She wears many hats as she currently serves as the President of the Student Government Association, President of Spartan Spirit Team, Vice President of Psychology Club, Treasurer of Zeta Phi Sorority, and is an active member of Lambda Pi Eta. She also was a first-year experienced mentor, works in the alumni office, and she's also worked as a student ambassador and Spartan recruiter. So we are pleased to announce this year's Student of the Year to Larissa Shebro. Almost messed it up.
The Leadership Award. This is the highest award given to an undergraduate student here at the University of Dubuque. This year's winner has been an ambassador for 2 years, a resident assistant for 2 years, which culminated in being named RA of the Year. In addition, this student has also been a Wentz Scholar, a member of the campus worship team, co-president of Accounting Club, treasurer of the Wind Ensemble, and secretary of UD Choir. He volunteers at Washington Middle School and at Grandview Methodist Church. His major is accounting and business administration, has a 3.77 GPA, and has graduated in just 3 years. Good for him, bad for us. The 2014 winner of the Student Leadership Award is Mr. Carter Albrecht.
Hi again. All right. Well, our next award is the Faculty of the Year. So he has earned his Bachelor of Arts degree at Carroll University, his Master of Arts at the University of Iowa, and his Doctor of Musical Arts at the University of Kansas. At UD, he serves as the department head of the Fine and Performing Arts Center. He's the director of the concert choir. Oh, he's got a lot of things. An associate professor of music, and he's also the organist for the college and seminary events. So as you can see, his plate's quite full, and it's very obvious that he's deserving of this. So we are pleased to announce this year's Faculty of the Year Award to Dr. Charles Barland.
Just finishing her 10th year at the University of Dubuque, she is the first face when visitors come to campus. As the campus visit coordinator, she not only advises the Student Ambassador Association, but she sets up over 1,200 visits a year to the university. I'm very honored to award the Staff of the Year to Verna Urban. Just spending their spring break doing a service trip in Jamaica, they have done many great things for campus this year. They've hosted multicultural dinners, open mic nights, and African Heritage Week. The winner of Student Organization of the Year is the Black Student Union. Is there a representative here from BSU? If not, I can hold it for you. You'll go? All right. And this is our newest award that SGA is having this year as Advisor of the Year. Just finishing, I read the wrong one, sorry. Coming to us from previously being the Hall Director at the University of South Dakota, she now serves as the Director of Student Activities. It being her first year at UD, she managed to take on many tasks, one of which being the newest advisor for the Student Government Association. While attending weekly meetings, she helps SGA support over 80 organizations and gives advice on funding for many organizations and the campus as a whole. She's always there to give a hand to all the student leaders and is never afraid to answer any and all questions. The winner of Advisor of the Year goes to Melissa Griffith Phelps.
I get to invite you to stand and stretch your legs. This has been a wonderful, wonderful event. After I give the benediction, we will sing together the alma mater. The words and the music for the alma mater can be found in the back of your program. Following the alma mater, you can remain where you are, standing right where you are until after the faculty recess out, and then please join us in a time of fellowship afterwards in the lobby. In the spirit of this event, if you're wondering who you are, think about this. Who you are, your character is who you are when no one is looking. So whether you've been recognized or not, if it is worth doing, do it well.
If it is worth doing, do it as unto the Lord. And receive this benediction. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift his countenance to you and give you his peace. Amen.